This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so in yesterday's session, we discussed about that how to change the port number, how to create the views, how to create the users, how to provide the access, and also we discussed about that Jenkins backup. Right. So today we are going to discuss about that very important topic, how to create the jobs using the pipeline project type. So far we have created the jobs using the freestyle, then Maven project type, right? So today we are going to create that using that pipeline project type. Pipeline project type. So already we know the difference between freestyle and Maven project type, right? So now we'll see what is the advantage of using this pipeline project type over freestyle and Maven project. See here we are going to write that pipeline script. We are going to write that pipeline script. So using this pipeline script, we can customize our CI/CD flow, and also we can reuse this pipeline script for other jobs also. And also it is very easy to integrate other tools with the Jenkins. So that's why, so nowadays many people are using this pipeline project type only to implement that CI/CD process. But still some companies, they are using the freestyle also. Recently 2 months back, one of our student they he asked that some help on this one. So that time I saw, so they are using that still the freestyle project types only. Okay, but most of the guys are you started using this pipeline project type, and they are going to ask you to write some pipeline script also. But it is very simple, guys, don't worry, I will explain you how to write that one. So this pipeline, if you want to create a job using the pipeline project type, we are going to write that pipeline script. So that pipeline script we can write in two ways: scripted way. One is scripted way, another one is declarative way. One is the scripted way, another one is declarative way. So first we'll discuss about that scripted way. First we'll discuss about that scripted way. So here this pipeline script is going to use that all the groovy syntaxes. All the groovy syntaxes. So if you want to write the pipeline script in scripted way, we are going to start with like this one: node, flower bracket open and close. Node, flower bracket open and close. So here, whatever that code which we are going to write, where we are going to run, this node is going to represent. This node is going to represent where our pipeline script is going to run. So by default, it is going to run in the master instance. By default, it is going to run in master instance. So whatever the Jenkins currently we are using, this Jenkins we are going to call as a master instance or master node. Master instance, or we can call as master node, right? So do we need to specify that node name? If you specify, or even if you don't specify, by default it is going to run in the master instance. So if you want to specify, you can specify like this one: master. This is the node name. This is the node name, right? So we can call it instance name. You can specify like this one, or even if you don't specify like this one also, by default it is going to run in the master instance. So if you want to specify explicitly to run in other node, that time here you have to specify the node name. Clear? If you don't specify, or you can specify this master instance, anyway it is going to run in the by default master instance, right? So I am not going to specify. Let's see whether it is going to run in master instance or not. So if you see in our CI/CD processor, what is the first step if you want to implement this continuous integration and continuous delivery? So first step is getting the code from the source code management, right? So we need to get the code. If you want to get the code, so here each each task we are going to write that one stage. How? Stage, the stage name. So see guys, this node stage you have to write exactly like that one only. This name, any name you can give, checkout code. So I'm giving the name as checkout code. This name, our wish. What are the name we can give it? Flower bracket open, close. See, this flower bracket closing for node closing. Okay. So this is for this particular stage closing. So if you want to know where this particular bracket is closed or this particular bracket is closed, keep the cursor beginning of that flower bracket, just double click on that one. So automatically it is going to highlight till where that block is there, right? So here I'm going to write that code for getting the source code from the GitHub repository. So for that one, it's very simple. Click on new item. Just give the name as pipeline scripted way. That is the job name which I am going to create. So I am going to select that pipeline instead of freestyle or Maven. Select this pipeline and click on OK. Click on OK. So here we are not going to use any GUI options. See here, here we are going to write the pipeline script, right? See here, pipeline syntax. Just click on this one. It will take you to the other window, right? So there you will see that snippet generator. Click on the snippet generator, right? Just scroll down. Here you will see that sample step. Under sample step drop down, you will see here git colon git. Select this one. So here you have to give the repository URL from where we need to get the code, right? So go to our Mithun Technologies DevOps organization. There you will see that repository, our repository. Take this repository URL. Okay, go here, give that one. So from which branch we need to get the code? Specify that branch name. Okay, so credentials. Select that credentials. Click on generate pipeline script. That's all. See, you can take this one and you can paste it. That's all. So just you can give that inputs, okay, and click on generate pipeline script. So automatically it is going to generate the pipeline script for our pipe project, and you can copy this one and you can add into your below stage, right? So now after getting the code, what is the next stage? So the next stage is we need to do the build, right? We need to do the build. So for this one, we are going to write that another stage. Okay. So here I am going to write another stage. Stage build. Guys, these names, stage names, our wish, whatever we want, we can give. Flower bracket open, close. So if you want, you can give that comments. So here we are going to use that two forward slash for single line comments. Already we know, right? In the Groovy script, if you want to do that single line comment, we are going to use the two forward slashes. So if you want, you can give that checkout stage, right here, build stage. So like this, if you want, you can give the comments also. If you want, you can give detailed some more description about this particular stage, what this stage is going to do. Okay. So if you want to do a build, what are the commands we are going to execute? What commands we are going to execute? Come on, guys. MVN package. Yes, MVN clean package. We are going to use. Okay. So here I am going to execute MVN clean package. So directly in the Groovy script, you are not able to execute like this one. Okay. We are going to use sh within the double quotes. This command you have to keep it. Suppose if you are running Jenkins in the Windows laptop, Windows operating system, is this sh is going to work? No. Instead of sh, we are going to use that bat. Right. Bat means batch. Okay. So if your Jenkins is running in the MacBook or Linux server, we are going to use the sh. Right. We are going to use that sh. So first, let's go with these two stages. Okay. So what we are going to do? We'll copy these two stages code, and we are going to keep into our job. Okay. Go here, paste it, and you can save it. So now we can trigger this job. How? Click on build now. Okay, see, build has failed. Just check the turn. Why build has failed? Okay. So if you see here, checkout stage successful, build stage has failed. Build stage has failed. Okay. So now if you are getting error, if you want, you can check that only this particular stage log is also. Just if you mouse over, see, it is showing that logs. Right. So if you want to see that the full logs, click on this build number and click on console output. If you see here, it went to the GitHub, it got the code, right? But when it is executing mvn clean package, we are getting that mvn command not found. So the error code is 127. What do you mean by error code 127? Command not found. Already we know, right? So here mvn command not found. It is giving that error. So if you see, in this Linux server where Jenkins is installed, okay, in this Linux server, we didn't install that yeah, Maven. Yes or no? See, that's why we are getting this error. Right. So instead of installing Maven software in this Linux server, what we did when we are using the freestyle project, we have configured that Maven software in the global tool configuration section, and we used that. We selected that version. So if it is a freestyle or Maven project type, you will see that in the GUI that how to select that Maven version. But if you go and see here for this pipeline job, we don't have. Do you have any one tab called as build? See, if you see that freestyle project, okay, you will see one tab called as build. In that build, there we are going to select that Maven version. But for freestyle, this pipelines project, do we have that one? No, right? Then how we are going to use? Very simple. Now we need to get that whatever currently we have configured, that versions. So for that one, we are going to create one variable here. So in the Groovy script, if you want to create a variable, we are going to use the def keyword. Def, give the variable name. So this variable name, you can give any name. So I'm giving that Maven home. I'm giving the name as Maven home. Def, variable name. So how to get that Maven, that particular version? So for that one, we are going to use that some keywords, tool, name, colon, that name, whatever we have configured. So did you remember what are the names we have given when you are configuring that Maven software? I have given that Maven 3.8.5 and 3.8.4. So where I have configured, if you go to manage Jenkins, global tool configuration, if you see here under Maven installations, see here 3.8.5 or 3.8.4. So whatever the version you want, you can use it. So I'm going to use the 3.8.5. Right. So now what it will give this tool home directory, it will get it, and it is going to assign to this particular variable. So guys, this variable name, your wish, however you want you can give, but def tool name, you have to give exactly like this one only. So and this one, whatever we have configured in the GitHub, that in the Jenkins, that name you have to give here. So if you give that wrong name, you are going to get error. So now this particular variable contains, I will show you till where cd /var lib jenkins tools hudson maven. So till this particular path it is going to point, but where your maven command is available inside the bin directory, you will see. If you go inside the bin directory, you will see, right, mvn command. But this particular tool is going to give till here only. Okay, so if you want to get this particular variable value, we are going to use that dollar symbol, dollar. But where your maven command is available, which is available in the bin directory. So you have to give like this one. Okay. So this particular variable contains that till this particular path, right? But in this particular directory, do we have that m1 command? No. So that's why we are going to give that bin, right? We are going to give that bin. So now, just if we add this one, go to your job, click on configure. Then I'm changing here dollar. Already we know, right? To get that variable value, we are going to use a dollar, right? Then save it. Now, if you do the build, it is going to work. So Harshvardhan Reddy is asking. So what do you mean by def here? So def is a one keyword which we are going to use to create a variable or create a function. See, in the shell script we have created variables. Did we use any keyword? No, right? So in the JavaScript, if you want to create a variable, we are going to use that keyword called as var. Var is a keyword for creating the variable in the JavaScript. Same way, if you want to create a variable in the Groovy script, we are going to use the def keyword. Clear? It is one keyword. If you want to create a variable, first you have to mention this one. Right. Now if you see, this build has successful and it has created a package. If you want, you can go and check it. See, this package has created. This package has created. So here, if you observe, we have given that branch name as development. Git branch name, credentials ID. It has generated one ID and URL. So this is a GitHub URL. Whatever we have specified here, that URL, it is copied here. Suppose if you want to get the code from master branch, keep that name, the branch name here. And if you click on generate pipeline script, observe that branch name has deleted. So if you give that main, click on pipeline script, see branch name. So guys, if you don't specify here anything here, okay, means here, if you don't specify anything here, from which branch the code is going to take? Master branch. By default, it is going to take the code from master branch. So if you want to take the code from other than master, you have to specify that branch name. Right, you have to specify that branch name. Clear? So sometimes people are going to call me and they're saying, sir, even though I have given the branch name here and that branch name is not taking here, sir. See, it is not displaying, sir. So like that, people are saying. Right? So that's why I have explained this one. If you don't specify any branch name in our pipeline script, automatically it is going to take the code from master branch. Okay, so we have written that two stages. These two stages are working. So now I'm going to that next stage. What is the next stage? Sonarchy report generation. Sonarchy generate Sonarchy report. So you can keep like this one. Generate Sonarchy report. So for that one, I am going to write one more stage. Stage name Sonarchy report. Flower bracket open, close. So here I'm going to write a command to execute the SonarCube report. What is the command to generate the SonarCube report? MVN. So we are going to keep sh within the double quotes MVN sonar colon sonar. Right. Sonar colon sonar. But before executing this command, first you should integrate that SonarCube server details where in the form.xml. So already in the development branch, if you go and see, if you go to the development branch, in this development branch, I have updated that form.xml with the correct SonarCube server details. Okay, just check it. Correct SonarCube server URL or not. 13.234.21.43. 13.234.21.43. Correct. Right. So already I have configured that correct SonarCube server URL. So here directly if you execute this one, it is not going to work. Why? Because when this command is going to execute, guys, if you have installed Maven in your Linux server where Jenkins is running, then it is going to work. But we didn't install. What we did? We have configured Maven in the Jenkins. So to get that whatever the version which we have configured in the Jenkins, we are going to get like this one. Right? So you can keep this one. Let's first what we are going to do, we are going to delete this project. If you want to delete this project, what we have to do, go to the administration, projects, management, select this project, and if you see here right side, delete it. It's deleted. Now there is no jobs, there is no projects in the SonarCube server dashboard. So now what we are going to do, we are going to add this is we are going to add this stage. Select this one and go to your job, click on configure. Okay, this one. I'm click on save it. Now click on build. Right. So now total three stages: checkout code, build, and SonarCube report. So like this, based on your requirement, you can add n number of stages also. Right. See, build as successful. See. Now if you go to SonarCube server dashboard, click on projects tab. Just observe. And also if you see last analysis 24th March 2022, 6:32 a.m. Right. So if you see builds are starting with the 1, 2, 3 and all. Right. So like this, you can add n number of stages. So what is the next stage? So the next stage is upload artifact into Artifactory repository. So for that one, we are going to use this mvn deploy when deploy goal, right? So before executing this mvn deploy, first we have to configure that Nexus repository details. Yes or no? So already we have configured Nexus repository details. So already we have configured in the pom.xml, right? So now what I am going to do, just I will copy this one and I will go to that Jenkins and I'm going to add this one, this stage. Okay, save. Click on build now. Oh, see guys, I didn't change it that I have copy pasted. Na? So here that stage name is upload artifacts into Nexus. So give that different name. Okay, so now if you see, 4 stages has executed successfully. Okay, so let me delete it before executing. Okay, sign in admin. So now I have deleted, so nothing is there. See, in that snapshot nothing is there, even in release also nothing is there. So now what I'm going to do, when I'm going to update this name in our job, and I'm going to trigger configure save do the build. Here uploading artifact into Nexus, it's successful. Now you can go here and you can see it has uploaded. Okay, and if you want you can check it when it has uploaded. See, Thursday March 24th, today only it is updated, right? Here I have one question. See, whatever that variable which we have created, we are keeping in that node level. Can I keep this this variable, can I create this variable inside that stage like this one? So Vijay Kumar is saying yes. So what will happen if you create a variable inside this stage? It is going to work for only this particular stage. So this variable is going to be available only within this particular stage only. You will get a error because this particular variable we are using in other stages also. So that's why I have created this variable in the node level. If you create this variable in the node level, it is going to be available for all the stages. So this is called as global variable. So if you create a variable within the stage, that one we are going to call as what type of variable? local variable. Sir, no. So if you want, you can create this variable inside this node level, and if you the stage level, and if you do the build, you will get error. Only this particular first, whatever the stage you are keeping, that particular stage only it is going to work. Suppose I am keeping inside this build, do the build, will get error now. Sonar keep and upload artifact into Nexus. These two stages are going to fail. See, it has failed. If you want, you can go and check that console output. See here, some problems were occurred while building that this one. This one, okay. Here, see, no such property Maven home. No such property Maven home. Right? Because that variable is not available to this particular stage. Right? So that's why first check it where and all we are going to use this variable. If you are going to use in all the stages, create that variable in the node level. Right? So what is the next stage? After uploading artifact into artifact repository, what is the next stage? Deploy application into Tomcat server. So here I'm going to write a one stage. Stage name is deploy app into Tomcat server. Tomcat flower bracket open close. So here we are going to write some pipeline script. If you see, so this is our Jenkins server, and this is our Tomcat server. So in Jenkins server, Maven web application dot var file has generated. Maven web application dot var file has generated. So deploying application into the Tomcat server is nothing but copying this var file into the web apps directory. Copying that var file into the web apps directory. Yes or no? So if you want to copy a file from one server to another server, if you want to copy a file from one server to another server, which command we are going to use? We are going to use that scp command. So Harshvardhan is asking, sir, do we have to give stage names exactly as you are giving? No, your wish. Okay, that's what I'm saying. These stage names you can give you whatever the name you want, but give that appropriate name, right? If you want, you can change these names also. Okay, so we are going to the scp command. So where that scp command is going to execute? In this Linux server where the Jenkins is running. So when you are executing scp command, it is going to ask that this target server credentials, right? Yes or no? It is going to ask that the target server credentials. So manually we are not able to give. What we are going to do? We are going to generate some one token, and we are going to use that one, right? So for that one, we are going to use that SSH agent plugin. SSH agent plugin. So by default, if you go and see under the snippet generator, Under sample step, we don't have that option SSH agent. See, we don't have any, I don't have any SSH agent, right? Why? We didn't install, na? That's why. What you have to do? You can install that plugin. How we are going to install? Manage Jenkins, manage plugins, available here. Search with that SSH agent. See, SSH agent. This plugin allows to provide SSH credentials to builds via SSH agent in Jenkins. Select this one, click on install without restart. It's done. Now you can go here, just refresh it. Now go to that sample step, just scroll down, see here, SSH agent. Select this one, see under drop down, nothing is there. So click on add Jenkins. So the second target server, do we have username password? We have username, but we don't have that password, right? We have only username. We don't have password. Instead of password, we can use PEM file, right? If you want to connect to the server, instead of password, we can use the PEM file also, right? So what we are going to do, under kind, if you see here, SSH username with private key. Select this one and give the username here. So username is ec-user, and here private key. Select this radio button, enter directory, click on add. Here you have to copy paste the the PEM file. See, for connecting to the server, Tomcat server, which PEM file we are using? Just check it. Suppose if you have multiple PEM files in your laptop, first you have to check which PEM file we are using. DevOps MSS March batch. Right, this is a PEM file which I am using. So open the git bash or mobile term, go to the folder where your PEM files are available. Okay, just execute this command cat devops mss march.pem file. Sir, what if we are using same PEM file? We have to use that whatever the PEM file we have used while creating the server, that PEM file only you have to use. Suppose if you are going to use that other PEM file, it is not able to connect to the server. See, in my laptop, I have many PEM files are there. Suppose if I use that other PEM file content, it is not going to work out, right? So cat devops mss march.pem. Yeah, so this PEM file only, just they are giving the name as private key. Okay, so now very simple, select this one till here. Exactly you have to select a right click, copy, go to here, paste it. See, properly you have to copy paste that PEM file content here. If you are not properly copying, it is not going to work. Okay. So here description. So I'm going to give that Tomcat Linux server credentials. Some you can give any name here. Okay, any name you can give here. Okay, so fast phase, don't give anything here. Okay, click on add. So now automatically it has selected. Okay, then click on generate pipeline script. See, it has generated one its token. So now take this code snippet, go to your job. So whatever the stage we have written for a deploying application inside that one, you can paste it. So now here you can remove this one. Here you have to write that SCP command. You have to write that SCP command. SCP and var file name. So it is available in the target directory. So there the var file name is maven hyphen web hyphen application dot var file. Maven hyphen web hyphen application dot var file. So where we need to copy Tomcat server, Linux server. So for that one, we are going to use that ec-user, ec-user at the rate. So the Tomcat server take that public IP address, or you can take that private IP address also, because now these two servers are in the same VPC, same network. Okay, when these servers are in same network, from this server to this server, when you are connecting, private IP address also going to work. Okay, so if you want, you can take that private or your wish. Public also you can take it. Public colon where you want to copy. Suresh is asking, sir, have you created VPC? No, we didn't created any VPC, but by default, once if you create account, they are going to give that default VPC. That is what we are using. Okay, later we'll discuss how to create the VPC, right? How to create the subnets, private, public, all these things. Okay, so now where I want to copy. So first, let me connect to the server, and I will take that path. CD, OPT, Apache, Tomcat, Web Apps. So here I want to copy, right? So before deploying, first let me undeploy this application from the Tomcat server. Now if you see, it is undeployed. If you go and see, only the 5 default applications are there. 5 default applications are there, right? Did you remember when you were connecting very first time to the server, it is going to ask you that are you sure you want to continue connecting? If you say yes, and if you hit the enter, then only it is going to continue connecting. Yes or no? Then only it is going to continue connecting. But I don't want to ask that option. So for that one, what we are going to do? We are going to use one SCP option. So if you didn't remember that option, very simple, just execute man SCP and just scroll down. So -o, this is the option. Okay, if you see here, strict host key checking, we are going to use this one, SCP -o, strict host key checking is equal to no, means don't ask that are you sure you want to continue connecting, that option. Okay, So if you use this one, it is not going to ask. It is not going to ask. Okay. So let me take this one. Go to our Jenkins. Click on this particular job. Click on configure. We are going to add this one. Okay. Save it. So Ashok is saying, but ECT user don't have permissions to, I guess, to get that WAR file from target directory. We have that access, okay, because that others also have the read access. But while copying into the target server, here we don't have the access for web apps directory. Okay. So if you see for this web apps directory, who is the owner? Root. Group is root. So ECT user become the others. Others do have write access? No. We'll get the error. Let's see how to fix that one. So click on build now. Oh, I think still we didn't updated that one. Huh? If you go and see that Maven. Okay, so let me update it. Hmm. This one we need to keep into the node level. See, deploying application Tomcat server has failed. So go and see that output, console output. Here I've observed that permission denied. Permission denied. Right. So solution is give that write access to the others to this particular web app directory. chmod. Okay. So if you want, you can give that 77 permissions, full permissions. 777 web apps directory. Now if you see for this particular directory having the write access. Click on build now. See, application is deployed. Now you can go here, just click on this tabs. See, it is deployed. Right click, open link in new tab. Right, it is working. Right. So Shafiq is asking that in real time we'll provide that 77. No, instead of that one, we are going to use that one user. For that user, we are going to change the ownership to that particular directory. Clear? So guys, anybody have any questions so far? Whatever the pipeline script which we have written, is it difficulty? So like this guys, we are going to write that pipeline scripts and we are going to write n number of stages. even in the interview also, they are going to ask you write a pipeline script. So you don't want to write from the scratch. You have to explain that the structure, how this pipeline should be like this, right? So you don't want to write all the lines. They are going to check, okay, how much skills you have, whether you can able to write that pipeline script or not. Okay, see, all the DevOps engineers without this help snippet generator, they are not able to write, right? So Mantesh is asking, please share this code for reference. I'm going to share with you, Baya. Don't worry. Okay. For everyone, I'm going to share. See, guys, writing this pipeline script, it's very simple, but you should know that the flow. Yes or no? Are you guys feeling difficulty? It's very simple. Yes or no? It's very simple, but you should know that the flow and all, right? And you have to know that all the whatever we configure that Maven and all. So that's why first I am going to teach that freestyle projects, right? So and also why, see, now anyway we are not using that freestyle project and all, right, much. Why I'm teaching? You guys are going to showcase that 3 years, 4 years experience on DevOps, right? Initially we were using this freestyle and all. So if you don't know all these things, it's little difficult, and they are going to ask, oh, 4 years you have experience and you don't know freestyle and all. So that's why even though we are not using much now, I'm teaching all those things also. So initially 5 years back when I started a career on DevOps side, I was using that freestyle for creating the jobs. If you know that freestyle is you can easily write this pipeline script. Yes or no? So like this, you can write n number of stages. But very important thing is, while writing that each stage, don't mess up the things. Okay. So sometimes what the people will do, they are going to keep within the stage another stage. You will get error. There is no nested stages within the stage. You should not supposed to write. So after the stage, you have to write the stage. Clear? So, but in the real time, we are not going to keep that code snippet as part of your job. Okay. So Dimple is asking how to write that for QA test cases. We are going to write one more stage. Okay. And we are going to run that Selenium test cases. Right. So, but in the real time, guys, we are not going to write the pipeline script as part of our job. What we are going to do? Select Control X, delete it here. Okay. And we are going to keep in the any one of the source code management. We are going to keep in the any one of the source code management. So we can keep this pipeline script as part of your project source code, or you can create another repository. There also you can keep it. There also you can keep it. So now what I will do, I'm going to keep that as part of my source code. So I have selected that development branch, click on add, create a new file. I'm going to give the file name as Jenkins file. So this is the default file name for the pipeline script which we are going to give, Jenkins file. There is no extension, just simply Jenkins file, and paste the content here. Okay. So Nikita is asking, sir, in real time, GitHub URL changes every time, right? Then what would we do every time we need to change the URL in the Jenkins file? Madam, repository URL, the GitHub repository URL never going to change. Okay. So we are going to get that source code every time from same repository only. It is not going to change. So in future, if you want to change, yes, you have to come here and you have to change this Jenkins URL. Okay. So I have created this Jenkins file. So now take this repository URL. See, in your job, instead of pipeline definition, the pipeline script we are going to select. We are going to select that pipeline script from the SCM. Pipeline script from the SCM means we are going to get the pipeline script from SCM. Okay, select this one, and from which SCM, select the Git and give the repository URL. So in this repository URL, from which select the credentials. So and you have to give the branch name. So from which branch? So in which branch we have created that one? Here we need to give that development branch. So Praveen Kumar is, sir, if snippet generator access is not given, then how we can generate the script? See, by default, if you are creating job means you have the access for that snippet generator. You, definitely you have the access. Don't worry on that one. Okay. So I'm going to give that the branch name as development. Okay. Then click on and see sorry see here Jenkins file, right? So by default it is going to take the file name as Jenkins file for the pipeline script. Okay, save it. So now if you go on click on build now, it is going to get the code from GitHub repository, that pipeline script. That pipeline script is going to execute. So this pipeline script, if you want, you can keep in other repository also. Okay. So now I want to comment some lines. Means already we know two forward slash we are going to use as a single line comment, right? Single line comment, and I want to use that multi-line comment. See, I want to comment that three stages: sonar keep report, uploading artifact in Nexus, deploying. These three stages I want to comment. So if you want to comment multiple lines, single line comment is very difficult, right? Yes or no? Instead of that one, we are going to use a multi-line comment. So for that one, we are going to use slash star single line comment start slash start slash. So this one we are going to call as multi-line comment. So now what I am going to do here. So what are the Jenkins file we have created? Na? Click on that one. Okay. Click on edit icon. Now I am going to comment this from here /star, and be careful when you are commenting also. You have to comment properly. Okay. I have commented from here to here. Okay. Save it. So now if you go and trigger this job, how many stages are going to work? Only 2 stages, checkout and build. Other remaining 3 stages are not going to work, right? So click on build now, and let's see whether it is going to work or not. See, only the 2 stages, only the 2 stages, right? So already we know that the default pipeline script name is Jenkins file. Jenkins file is the default file name for the pipeline script. Can we give the custom name? So this is one of the entry question. Can we give the custom name? Yes, you can give. So click on this edit icon. Here I am going to change that Jenkins file Jan batch 2022. Okay. So take this one, this file name, save it, commit changes. So now if you go and do the build, you will get a error. Why? In our pipeline script, in our job, we have given that pipeline script name is Jenkins file. With that name, do we have any file in our GitHub? No, we have renamed. We'll get error. Let's see what error we are going to get. Just scroll down. See here. Okay. Click on this one and console output. Observe that error. Unable to find Jenkins file from this particular repository. Failure. Right. So now what we have to do? Click on configure. Here, instead of Jenkins file, we are going to give that Jenkins file Jan batch 2022. So whatever the name we have given, that name we have to specify here. Okay, save it. Save it. Now click on build now and see whether it is going to work or not. See, it is working now. Right. So anybody have any questions, guys, so far? No questions? So you guys feel it's very simple, right? So if you start practicing, then you feel little difficult. But once if you start 1 or 2 times, again you will feel that it's very simple, quite simple. Yes or no? So I want to display some messages like from which branch you are getting the code. So what is the job number, that bill number, job name, all these things. So for that one, already Jenkins is providing some variables. See here, global variable references. Click on this one. See here, branch name, right? Build number, build ID, job name, right? Node name means in which node our pipeline script is running. Okay, so for that one, to display the node name, you can use this variables node underscore name, right? So if you see, already I have created that old scripts. So if you go to that long back, see here, echo Jenkins node name. See, if you want to get a variable value, we are going to use the dollar symbol. If you see here, I'm using that env dot node name. If you go here, see under env, right? Environment. Env means environment variables. Env dot branch name. Env dot build number. So like this one. So let me display some variable values. So you don't want to remember all these things, guys. Okay. So just click on this global variables reference. It will take you to here. See, global variables are available in pipeline directly, not as steps. Okay. They expose methods and variables to be accessed within your pipeline script. So now here I'm going to add some variables to display. So which one we have created? I have created that. This one, right? Jan batch 2022. And click on edit icon. So here echo the node name is. So if you want to get that variable value, we are going to use the dollar symbol within the flower bracket env dot. Okay. So if you see here, if you want to get the node name, here we are using that node underscore name. See, name of the agent. The build is on that agent. So go here. Same way, echo the job name is dollar symbol within the flower bracket env dot. See here, job name, right? Echo the job number, the bill number. See the bill number. The bill number is dollar symbol within the flower brackets. So you have to use that env, otherwise it is not going to work. Env dot this one. Let's see if it is working. You guys can use this global variable reference, and whatever the variable names you want, you can display this Jenkins URL, Jenkins home, right? So all these things you can use it. Save it. Okay, commit changes. So now go here, click at this job, click on bill now. So bill number 14. So it has failed. Let's see why it has failed. Click on console output. So it is saying that cannot invoke. Okay, so the node name is okay. So here Here it is getting node name is v dot. Okay, just keep. So bill number 15. If you go and see console output, just observe that node name is built in, job name is pipeline scripted way, bill number is 15. So dynamically these values are going to get. See, bill number is going to change, right? 15, 16 like that one. You have to give that variable names, so automatically those values are going to get. So if you want, you can refer this environment variables, right? Clear, guys? Anybody have any questions? So Shafiq is, can we change the build name in pipeline project? You mean that build number? Yes, we can do it. So we need to check that one. So if you go to that snippet generator, uh, maybe like properties, just properties. It is parameterized. So discard world bills. So we'll see that one. See, if you want to use that discard world bills, okay, select this one, and maximum number of bills to keep 5, maximum number of bills to keep with artifacts 5, okay, and click on generate pipeline script. So now if you copy paste and if you add into this one, so you have to add in the node level, okay, properties, build a discarder. See, we are keeping that 5, okay, commit changes. So now if you go and trigger this job, so once build is successful, it is going to maintain that only last 5 builds only. It is going to delete that old builds. Let's see whether it is going to remove that old builds or not. Just observe that it has deleted. Same way, if you want to enable this pool SCM and all, okay, very simple. Select pool SCM, give that 5 stars separated by space. Click on this one. See, it is. So just see, it is added. Properties. Take this one. Go here. You can add this one. Okay. Save it. Do the build. Click on build now. Okay. So once it is done, it is going to enable that full SCM also. So like this, whatever the option you want, you can select it here. So like this, you can go through these things. So if you want to send an email notification, select this one. Okay, Jacoco coverage report, right? Build name, change the build name. So okay, Dev. The build name, this one, build name, build is so we need to check build name, changes the build name, dev hyphen, okay, dollar, then the flower works env dot, that variable reference is in build underscore number. Okay. So you can add at the end of this stage. So where we have to add, or if you want, you can add in the stage, first stage also, build a name. You can build now. It is not changing. I will check it, but I think we can use this build name. Hmm. See here it is going to help for feature. Normally builds are named by the sequential numbers, right? But you can change that setting that what name you want. So from build name and descriptor plugin we use it. So we need to check it how we can. So maybe tomorrow remind me, okay, Shafiq. Today I will add it. Okay, remind me in after this class so that I will check and I will tell you how to add it. But we need to use this one only. How to add it? I can check. See, it is generated. But I can. So like this, guys, we are going to write the pipeline script and we are going to use that one. So in tomorrow's session, I will discuss about that how to use this declarative way. So this is also very important, guys. Declarative way. Okay. So nowadays, many of the pipeline scripts which they are generating using this declarative way rather than scripted way. Okay. So don't miss tomorrow's session also. It's very important. Okay. So already I have shared this script. You guys can go here. So go to that development branch and you can see that Jenkins file Jan batch 2022. Yes, Mohammed, even I checked that one. Blue version is not opening. Maybe with the latest version, it is not working. We need to check that one. Okay. See, this is a file name, guys. Take this one as a reference and you guys can practice it. Yes, yesterday only we discussed, na? We changed that port number. Hmm. So Vijay Kumar is saying it's opening for him. That blue version. For us, maybe the browser issue. We need to check in other browser. Sometimes due to browser also it is not going to open. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.